Well, good morning, guys, and welcome to day 8 of my 10-day cruise on the Holland America ship. We are in Puerto, Vallarta, Mexico. We just docked about an hour or so ago. I'm already off the ship. Today we're going to go ahead and walk around Puerto Vallarta for a little bit. I'll try to show you what they have there, and then I'm going to be back on the ship later. Going to do some music later on tonight in the Rolling Stone Club, and then a little bit later after that they have an orange party where everybody is supposed to be dressed up in orange. I already have my suit, my outfit, so I'm good to go. So that'll be later on tonight. But right now let's just try to enjoy Puerto Vallarta for a little bit, and I'll show you what they got. Don't go away. Alright, so as soon as you get off the ship, you can see the gangway over there in the distance. First thing you hit is the Puerto Vallarta duty-free station. Now this is a duty-free, which means you don't pay any taxes on anything that you purchase here. They always have, the duty-free stations always have a really large selection of alcohol to purchase. Now typically on a Carnival cruise, you purchase alcohol, they take it from you when you get back on the ship and they keep it until the last day. We've done it twice here on the Holland ship and they have not taken it from us. So Holland's a little bit different apparently, where they let you take the alcohol you purchase back to your room, which is just really strange. But let's take a look at what the alcohol there. They got sunglasses and magnets, and they've got candy and lots of souvenirs. And go over here, it looks like they have like a little candy area. Let's check what this area is out. Candy, all kinds of candy. There we go. Alright, we'll do that. And then it looks like perfume, cosmetics, and everything is tax-free. So if you look here, it has the price. This is 121. This is 120 in pesos. What that would equal to an American, I don't know. But whatever it is, it's going to be tax-free. So you're not going to pay any taxes on that, all right? We're pretty much at the end of the duty-free station. Let's go ahead and take a look. Oh, they also have, okay, it looks like they have some hot sauces over here. Different types of hot sauces. All right. We might have to check some of this stuff out when we get back, because they do have some pretty good, looks like some pretty good snacks. So let's go ahead, let's get back into Puerto Vallarta and see what they have to offer. All right, don't go away. All right, so as soon as you get out to the duty-free station there's our ship. The ship is right there. That's where we came from. You walk in, it looks like there's a little mall, like a little shopping mall here. Diamonds International, which is very popular. Chile Tequila. I'm going to pass on that one. I'll walk through here. Oh, it's actually not really a mall. It looks, I don't even know what this place is. It's like there's a couple stores, but they might not be open. That might be it, because it's like 2 levels. You see there's 2 levels, so it might not be open right now. It still might be a little early. See, go down here. Looks like some stuff going on down there. And see what's over here. Little corridors that all lead to the end. It looks like a little coffee shop here. I know Leah would want to get to that. Let's go around here. Looks like a little touring group if you want to take a tour. That's where you'll go to sign up for that. They got some dancers over here dressed up. Dancers. And Gong and Cha. Hershey's. Got smoothies. And I got a nice little food court down this way. Mini churros. So they do have quite a few shops here. They just have
in Mexico, they had cities which you can't destroy overnight. Sure, help yourself.
Thank you. Looks like a little mini churro. Not very crispy. All right, let's go back over with the party. See where they ended up at. And I'll try to get you to a different part of the building. All right, so don't go away. I'll be right back. Nice little Mexican sombrero. I don't know what any of that says, so I cannot decipher it or translate it. But I just thought it was kind of cool. Mexican sombrero right out here in the middle of the shopping complex. I'm sure it says something like "Welcome to Puerto Vallarta. Give us all your money." Right outside one of the shops, it looks like this lady has been here way too long. But I will say she is dressed up really nice. But she's been waiting to get in for a while. All right, guys, so this is one of the main roads right outside of the port. I tried to get some more footage inside the port area. There really just wasn't a whole lot to shoot. Mostly a lot of guys asking you if you want to take a tour, over and over and over, asking you if you want to take a tour. But this is the one of the main roads right outside the port terminal. And what we're going to do is we're going to walk down here. You can see that traffic light way down there. We're going to actually walk down there, and we're going to actually head over to Walmart. They have a Walmart here in Puerto Vallarta, and I'd like to check it out, see if I can get some candy for my mystery boxes. And there's looks like a nice hotel, Marriott City Express Plus. And then right next to it is Casino Life. I can only imagine that's probably a casino. But right now we're going to go ahead and try to get to Walmart and see if I can pick up some Mexican snacks. And then I'll be right back with you, so don't go away because there's a lot more for today. All right, guys, so we are close. There is Walmart. You see Walmart over there on the left side of this screen, and then right next to it is actually Sam's Club. Right next to Walmart. And if you look at the distance over there, you probably can't see it, but it's the Vallarta shopping mall. So apparently they have a huge shopping mall here at all. But right now, our mission is Walmart, and that's where we're going to go. And we'll try to see if I can get some candy for my mystery boxes for all you wonderful people. And don't go away. I'll be right back. All right, we are now going into the Puerto Vallarta Walmart. See what they have in store. Let's see how different it is from our Walmart back in the USA. So we're going to head over to the candy aisle. I need to find that. Looks like they have a deli over there like they do back in the US. Fresh fruit. And let's find this candy aisle, all right? As soon as I find that, I'll be back with you. Okay, guys, don't go away. Hey guys, I have found the candy aisle. Check it out. All kinds of Mexican candy all the way down. This whole row is nothing but Mexican candy. So I did pick up some stuff for my mystery boxes. So if you get one of my mystery boxes, you might find some of this in it. Oh. All kinds of really good sweet stuff. M&M's. They got candy bars. All kinds of Hershey Kisses, and they're expensive here, just like they are back home, right? All the way down, whole aisle is nothing but candy and sweets. So we're going to go ahead and I will tell you right now that the Walmart in Puerto Vallarta does not take American cash. They only take pesos or credit card. They do not take American cash. So that's something to be aware of, just so you know. And then also try to find somebody who knows how to speak English. It's also a hard thing to find in this store. So, but we're going to go ahead and wrap up. And I'll see you guys probably, I don't know, back of the ship, or I may have some other places I want to explore. But either way, don't go away. All right, guys, so we are now leaving the Puerto Vallarta Walmart. I will tell you right now, it was more than an experience. And if you decide to go to Walmart while you're in Puerto Vallarta, be ready to endure a lot of very, very rude employees. Don't really care. I guess they really don't care about Americans at all. And I talked to probably 3 or 4 different employees, and not one of them was polite or nice or gracious to help me, none. So just be ready for that if you decide to come here. Also, their checkout process is nothing like it is in the United States. They don't have bags. You actually have to buy a bag or bring your own bag. So keep that in mind as well. If you want to do some shopping, you have to bring your own bag, or you have to buy one of their bags. They do not supply bags. So yeah, on that note, we're going to head back. There might be a flea market on the way back to the ship. We're going to maybe possibly check that out, and then we'll be back on the ship in just a little bit. All right, so don't go away. All right, guys, so I am right now sitting down on a bench by the stores back there behind me. Sitting down on a bench down by the duty-free shop where we first came in. It's a long walk. If you want to go to Walmart, if that's your goal when you get off the ship and you want to go to Walmart, it is a long walk. Now, taxi cabs, they are $15 per person from what they told us. We didn't do a cab, but $15 per person to go about a mile down the road. So there was 4 of us. I didn't want to pay $60 just to go a mile down the road, so we went ahead and didn't walk. But it is a little bit of a little jaunt, so just so you're aware. Also, again, about Walmart, they're very rude. The employees are very rude. No bags when you check out, so take your own bag or you have to buy one of theirs. Also, another very key point is that they do not accept American cash. It is pesos or credit card only. So you cannot use American cash. I did not assume that. So I did not bring my wallet, so I didn't have any credit card. So just so you know, they only accept pesos and credit card. So we're going to maybe check out that flea market. That's going to be in about a minute or 2. So just stick around, don't go away, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, we are at the right off the pier. We are at the flea market right across the way. Kind of give you an idea of what that looks like in case you want to stop here on your way into Puerto Vallarta. It's a really nice looking restaurant. We're probably going to have some lunch there, and we'll just go ahead and walk down these aisles and try to see what they have. Looks like a lot of the stuff's still the same as what we saw before, but you never know when you might find that one thing that you like the most. And, just keep walking down here, see if I can find a baseball cap that I want. Stirrers are nice. It's laid out pretty well. There's vanilla, you can't go wrong with it. Down here, it looks like they got some dresses. I don't think they'll have my size. But, nice little area back over here, the flea market. Pharmacy, where you can get all your legal and illegal drugs. You got some t-shirts. Got some nice t-shirts to look at. We'll go down a little bit further here. There's not quite a ways. Actually, it goes over there too. Wow, that's actually pretty big. And the aisle right over there too. Pretty big area. We'll go down to the end and we'll go over to the next row and see if we have anything over on the next row. That's the jewelry. I'll go ahead and say hello to you. Hello.
It's the right place, sir.
Oh, see, they got some hats. They got some hats. Nice hats. All right. Let's go. I'll take you on the other side, okay? Hang tight. Don't go away. So we decided to stop at the little Mexican restaurant, like I told you we would, to get some Mexican food before we get back on the ship. Leah got some chips and salsa, as you can see. It looks like there's some kind of a guacamole dip also there. And cheese and some salsa, looks like homemade chips. And that's what she got, and then mine should be coming out very soon, and I'll show you what that looks like in just a second. And my food just showed up, and I got the street tacos, which is the steak and cilantro and onions and sauce, hot sauce. That's the taco sauce that says it's not very hot, but it looks really hot. So we're gonna try these, see how these are, and then we'll probably catch you back up on the ship. All right, don't go away. We are back on the Holland and we are going to the room. Leah's right there behind me. There she is. Spent a little bit of time in Puerto Vallarta. Now we are heading back to the room to get rid of some stuff that we have on our person. Then we are going to get some poopies, which is at the Dutch Cafe, which you should have seen those by now if you've been watching all my videos. And then we're going to go up to the Crow's Nest, which was also highlighted, I believe, in episode 2 or 3, and play little cards and maybe get some hot chocolate or some coffee and get ready for dinner. All right, we still got a lot more to show you today, so don't go away, just stick around. All right, guys, we are back on the ship and we are at the Dutch Cafe. And what else could we be doing at the Dutch Cafe?
Drinking?
Except getting, well, drinking, yes, except getting our poofies. We're getting our poofies for the day. Look at those. Those are beautiful. Those are mini pancakes. They come with powdered sugar, a little bit of butter, and then they do some syrup on the side. We got 2 orders because I really didn't want to share the order that I had. And then also we got a Malibu and cranberry juice, which you might think is a weird combination, Malibu rum with cranberry, but it is amazing. We got some more stuff to show you later on today, so don't go away. We got the big orange party coming out tonight. We got dinner tonight also, and who knows what we'll find along the way. So don't go away. Stay right there. This is the Orange Party. I don't know if you can hear me right now, but this is the Orange Party preview. They do a little music trivia with the officers of the ship against some of the guests of the ship. So that's what they're doing right now. Like I said, hopefully you can hear me. It's going to be a fun night, people. Don't go away.
Shake it,
Hello everyone, and welcome to our final thoughts on day 8. Good enough fingers. Day 8, and we got quite a bit to talk about. So why don't you go ahead and get started?
A busy day.
What did we do the first thing this morning?
Oh, let's see. We went into port. That was yes. We were in Puerto Vallarta.
There you go. Okay. And
we went to get ready. Walmart.
Unbelievable, right? Unbelievable. If you saw if you saw the video, if you saw beforehand, if you got to this part, you obviously saw everything before this. Walmart was a experience to behold, and
it was a different experience,
and not in a good way. I told you while we were doing the video, while I was walking through, I told you, and I'll just recap it again. The employees that I talked to, there's 2 or 3, they were very rude, and I hate to be negative, I really do, but I mean, if you're thinking about going into Walmart in Puerto Vallarta, don't talk to any of the employees, because they're all very rude. They don't give a crap about us. No bags, like I told you previously, there's no bags, so you either have to take your own bag or you're kind of forced to buy their bag. They don't have any bags like they do at our Walmart. No cash, no American cash. They only accept pesos or credit card, so no American cash. Luckily my brother-in-law was with me because I didn't have my wallet. I did have got some candy from my mystery boxes. I didn't bring my wallet though, because I was hoping they would take cash, and they didn't. So he actually got it on his credit card for me, and I just paid him back. So couple things, and it's a little bit of a jaunt from the cruise ship if you want to walk. Now you can take a cab. There were 4 of us. There were her and I, and then my sister and her husband. And one of the cab drivers said, hey, you need to go to Walmart, I'll take you. And it's like, okay, how much? $15 per person. Per person.
And I mean, it was far for if you're walking.
Yes.
But if you're driving, it was like...
It was right across the street.
2-minute drive.
Yeah, right across the street. So there's no way we were going to give him $60 to drive us 1.5 miles. So, so we walked it. So it was it was a walk, but still, I wanted to get some different candy that I don't see all the time for my mystery boxes, which I did. But the experience itself was just really bad. So, all right, so we did that. We got back. What else did we do? We got back towards the ship.
Oh, we walked like a little flea market. It was the same thing at every stand.
That was just like in Mazatlan.
And all the vultures coming after you. But there was a restaurant outside. It was an outside restaurant, really nice, cute little restaurant. We had tacos and chips and salsa.
Yes, a very good
No
tacos.
drink. I had no margarita.
You remember yesterday, right? No drink. Yeah, good food, really good food. Like she said, though, the flea market part was it was very repetitious as far as the product. Like just like I showed you in Mazatlan, it's like every booth had pretty much the same stuff. I did get a hat and a shirt. I know you got something.
A magnet.
That's a magnet.
Yeah, that's it.
We got a bottle of water for her daughter that had her daughter's name on it, which is actually the brand name of the water, but it's actually her daughter's name. So that was kind of cute. So we had to get that for her. Got back on the ship and had some, what did we do? We went into I think we cleared the crow's nest, right? Played some cards.
Yeah, the little cards.
Played some cards. Yeah, I'm sweating. I apologize.
I'm going for a little bit. It's a little warm out here.
Yeah. Played some cards. And then, I'm going to be honest, after that, we took a nap. Yes, we did. We took a nap.
Best naps ever.
Oh my God, it was so good.
Yes.
The room is so cold. Now, this is one of the differences that we have between Holland America and Carnival. Carnival cruises, we've been on a lot, and I've been on more than her, Carnival cruises. And Carnival cruises, their cabins always seem to be not as cold. We always get a fan. When we get on the ship, we ask our cabin steward if he can run a fan for us, because it's never cold enough in the room. This room, we got a fan just because I was expecting the same thing. I gave it back to the cabin steward. I think it was the second day.
Yeah.
Didn't even use it. Didn't even use it. Gave
Feels so good.
It was so cool in that room. It's so nice. So that's one plus on the Holland America side. I think that's probably about it. Okay, but we'll talk more about that on our final thoughts, which will be a whole video in itself. You don't want to miss that one. We talk about the pros and the cons of the ship, the differences between Holland America and Carnival. That's going to be right after our day 10 vlog. You don't want to miss that one. Then we did dinner. We did dinner up on the Lido deck. Tell them what you had.
It was Dutch night.
It was Dutch night.
Yeah, they had Dutch themed food, but normal food also. I did a salad and lamb. I had lamb.
We had lamb shank, and it was sliced lamb. It was really good.
Very good.
Mashed potatoes. And then we kind of hung out. We hung out for a little bit in the room, and then we got ready for the. You saw it. You saw it. We got ready for the orange party. Now, tell them your thoughts on the orange party, and then I'll tell you my thoughts.
Well, they started with trivia, so it was already full, and then they had a line dance party, which was great, hysterical, and then they had the actual party itself. And then they had like all these people come in because they had like a bar crawl for the orange party, which was interesting. It is an extra charge for the bar crawl, but I think you got like 4 stops, so it was $25 for drinks basically. But it was interesting. I had to pull my way, so I really couldn't think a whole lot.
Okay, my turn. Like she said, they were doing trivia. Now they had a special night where they had the officers of the ship against selected guests, and they were set up at a table and they were doing their trivia. Now the problem is the party started, I think it was at 8:30. The actual party itself was at 8:30.
9:30.
9:30. I'm sorry, 9:30. We left the cabin before 8:30. We left the cabin before 8:30 because I wanted to get there kind of early, so at least we could get a seat. Because I figured it was going to be busy. There were no seats. You saw in the video it was packed. It was packed when we got there for the trivia. Then she's like, well, you know, maybe people will leave after the trivia. No, it was even more crowded when the line dancing started and the actual party started, which was the BB King band. They came out. I thought it was going to be something different. I didn't know it was going to be the band, but it was actually the BB King band that came out and did their set. And they kind of incorporated that into the orange party. And you saw that if you saw the previous part of the video, you saw that it was but you saw how busy it was. It was so crowded.
It was crazy.
And it was uncomfortable for me because I was standing, we were at a little round bar.
High top.
The little high top bar. But after the first half hour, my back was starting to give out. It's like I needed to move. I just wanted to go for a walk, but I knew as soon as I did, then people would be all over that place, and I didn't want to leave her. So I just suck it out, and we're there for what, about an hour and a half?
Yeah.
To start the video?
Yeah.
So I'm not going to be able to walk a whole lot tomorrow. I'll probably be in bed most of the day. So just so you know,
it's
a C day, right? It's a C day, so who cares? But it was okay. I myself would not do it again. It was far too crowded. For that kind of an event, it needs to be a bigger venue than what they had it in that little lounge area for as many people that were there. And I'm sure it's not the first time they had all those people there. So I think they needed to move it to a larger venue because it was just so, if you're claustrophobic, you don't want to be there. It was just really, really hot, and it was just really, really crowded. So did not do anything for me. It was for her. I did it for her. She wanted to go. I said, okay, fine. I'll get my orange duds on, and we'll go and do it. I would never do it again. But
I don't think I would either.
If that's something that you're into, if it wasn't, the crowd wasn't 90 years old and above, it may have been a little better. I don't know, but it was just really bad. So took care of that. We did take care of that, right? And we did after that. What did we do? We came up on the Lido deck. Right above the Lido deck, we came into the pizza, got some pizza and some wings for a little late night snack. And now we're about ready to turn in. You ready to turn in? Mm-hmm. I'm ready to turn in. You have any more to add? Did I miss anything, or that was about it?
No, tomorrow's a C day.
Tomorrow and Monday are both C days. What that means, it's going to be boring days. So we're going to try to get some kind of filler stuff that I can do for you the best I can. I'm going to tell you, on this ship, there's not a lot. There really is not a lot. And I feel disappointed that I can't bring you more content because if it was a Carnival cruise, I mean,
Constant.
every one of my videos would be 30 plus minutes, you know, but here it's just hard because there's just not a lot
They
to
have
do.
a lot of painting and a lot of origami folding.
In the quiet rooms.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah. We're gonna have a final thought video. That's gonna be a video all in itself where we wrap up the entire cruise. That's gonna be after our 10th video, after our 10th day, which will be Monday. It'll be shortly after that, so you definitely want to watch that because it's going to be everything. I'm going to encompass the whole trip, compare it with Carnival, and tell you what we thought was better than Carnival and we thought was worse than Carnival. It's going to be a good video for you to watch, okay? Especially if you're thinking about coming on a Holland America ship. All right? What else you got for the night?
That's it.
That's it. We're going to go hit
Going to
the hay.
bed.
Hit the hay hard because it's been a long day. That walk to Walmart is really, I was done for the day right there this morning. I was done that Walmart
It was
walk.
scary.
And then dealing with all the people, the employees, just was, I have no tolerance. I really don't for rude people. The thing with me is if you're rude to me, I can be right rude back to you and probably more rude than you can be to me. So tell them. Yeah. So, but tomorrow, sea day, we're going to get up in the morning, have breakfast in the dining room. And then probably just play a lot of cards tomorrow because again, it's just there's nothing else to do.
Relax.
So, relax. I don't know how many naps I'll do tomorrow, but we'll see. But
Sit up in deck.
yeah. But if you've made it this far, I hope you give me a thumbs up. I hope I didn't ramble on
Thank
too much.
you.
We appreciate you very much. If you haven't subscribed, if you just kind of stumbled upon this, you can go ahead and subscribe and watch all the way from day one. When we started our cruise, we're doing a vlog every single day of the cruise. We're up to cruise day number 8. So you can actually watch every single day and see what we went through. Other than that, we love you, we appreciate you, and we will see you in the next video.
Bye.
Bye.